Hey guys, Alamo Studio here wishing you a happy May 4th! May the 4th be with you. It is this now unofficial, it might be like an official now, Star Wars Day. This is the day. So of course we gotta bring you, as fans ourselves, some Star Wars stuff.
With more on this is a man whose hair I've been stealing for the last 12 years via intercontinental telepathy. Chad's friend and my nemesis, Jamie Stangroom. I learned the hair telepathy thing while on safari in the Alps.
Jamie, what's up, man?
I'm good, thanks, Chad, my friend, as opposed to Tyler, my nemesis over there.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
It's just been
I see what you're doing there, but I've had a bit of a. If people had seen my hair like a year ago, pre-pandemic, I've had a bit of a dramatic change. You know, like many, I couldn't get it chopped for a while, so it was either living a life of blindness, blinded by hair, or sort of brushing it away. So for the first time in like maybe 8 years, my forehead has been exposed. It's receiving vitamin D at last. So my hair's always on the move, always on the change these days. So you've got to keep up, Tyler.
Now, Jamie, you don't brag a lot. You don't boast about your past a ton, but I mean, you've had a pretty awesome career in some ways.
The adorable call of the Wookiee.
That Wookiee looks a bit off, man.
It is an off
What's
Wookiee,
wrong with
isn't
him?
it? Let's not focus on that, Joe.
Okay.
Let's focus on the noise they create. I'm Jamie Stangroom, human man, journalist-ish, mostly hair, and I'm on a mission to track down the stormtrooper that bumped his head. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, like a lot of people, I kind of feel like haven't got a career at the moment because obviously, you know, pandemic stuff has had an impact on so many industries. And in the last few years, I kind of pivoted towards live broadcasting at live events that involve international travel and live audiences. So obviously two big no-nos for pandemic life. The live events have been doing sports. Just to make it clear, because I'm sure you guys aren't quite sure, I'm not an athlete.
I wasn't sure. Not an athlete.
Yeah, that'll work.
I decided to put together a jury consisting of Chris Jericho and his Fozzy bandmate Rich Ward, motion capture pioneer Ahmed Best, Snap Wexley himself, Greg Grunberg, and pop culture expert Kevin Smith.
I don't think I've said this yet, but Empire Strikes Forward, I'm not kidding here, is my favorite Star Wars documentary. I've watched...
Oh, thank you.
I watch a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. I saw the one on Last Jedi, which I thought was really good, but still, Empire Strikes Forward, best one. And a lot of it has to do with your narration and control of the story.
There I am, walking purposefully purely for narrative focus in the great outdoors.
How did you get involved with Lucasfilm?
So that was really like a spin-off, if you like. So I had the broadcasting background from the aforementioned BBC stuff. I started a YouTube channel in about 2015, which was, there was no plan like moving forward, but in that moment, it was about the new Star Wars films. So they had announced, obviously, The Force Awakens. They'd announced that Luke and Leia and Han, the classic characters, are coming back. But I wanted to know, where's Low Grady Ewok? Where's the stormtrooper that bumped his head? Where's the actor who played Greedo, the actor who played Jabba's tail, because there was an actor in Jabba's tail, and I drove all the way to Wales to meet him. So I wanted to know where they were. Why aren't they back? So I would go and track them down, do an interview, make an audition tape to try and show J.J. Abrams what he's missing out on, maybe get them back in a future Disney Star Wars film. So that was kind of like the premise of this YouTube channel that I still do to this day in a slightly different form. Welcome to Lightspeed Tonight. You know, I started it overnight, really, put the first few interviews out, and I put one out with Ahmed Best, who played Jar Jar Binks, and it kind of went a little bit viral, I guess.
Star Wars was actually my first most hated title in anything, really.
Well, that's good to hear. Kind of out of the blue, I got a email from someone at Lucasfilm, and I assumed I'm about to get sued, you know? Like, and I got asked to be one of their correspondents at Star Wars Celebration. So Chad, I can see he's got the 2019 t-shirt on. This would have been, I think, 2016 in London, the year Rogue One year.
Julian Glover was great, but that was just more of a standard interview. So Julian,
I'm jealous you've got Julian Glover. I'd love him to be on the Star Wars series that I do.
Your best interview ever?
I'm going to give 3 names. and one is Slash, Guns N' Roses. We've now met about 11 times, and we're from the same part of England as well. So we've got some little things in common. Then I'm going to say Alice Cooper because he was just a genuinely really nice and fun guy. And I'm also going to throw in Sir Christopher Lee as well, because there was a couple of meetings with him and it wasn't enough.
Jamie, where can people find you? Where can people follow you, hear about your stuff, keep up with who you're going to interview next, all that kind of stuff?
YouTube.com/for Geeknd, and then Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, it's /for Geeknd. If it's not the Geeknd, it's the Geeknd YT.
Sweet.
Okay.
Awesome.
There we go, guys. We're probably going to release multiple versions of this because we talked forever, guys. I know this video was short, but there was a lot that you missed. Thank you, as always. Like, subscribe, but really like and subscribe anything that the Geeknd's doing. Keep up with Jamie on there. Next week, we have another video coming, and it's going to be awesome. Some of the stuff that we're bringing to you is going to be really, really cool. We got an exciting announcement. I'm super pumped for it. It's going to be really, really cool.
What announcement?
I lost one of my testicles in a fire.